In previous video, we discussed about the temperature distribution in a pipe, in which we discussed about the temperature distribution in a pipe when wall at constant temperature. Now we studying the temperature distribution when wall at constant temperature. And in this video, this is the part B, when the temperature distribution in a pipe when wall at uniform temperature gradient. Let the wall of the pipe be kept at a constant temperature gradient, either or delta capital T by delta Z is equal to constant A. Then we may assume that the solution of the equation 2 in previous video in the form capital T equal to capital A into Z plus small g into R. This is our equation number 11. Equation from 1 to 10 in the part A. But we know that the velocity Vz is equal to R square upon 4 mu into capital P into 1 minus R square upon R square, and Vz maximum is equal to R square P upon 4 mu. So Vz upon Vz maximum is equal to 1 minus R square upon R square. It means Vz is equal to 1 minus R square upon R square into Vz maximum. This is our equation number 12. Now using equation 11 and 12 in equation number 2, then we get rho Cv into Vz maximum into 1 minus R square upon R square into A is equal to K into d square g upon dr square plus 1 by r dg by dr, or d square g by dr square plus 1 by r dg by dr is equal to rho into Cv into Vz maximum upon K into A into 1 minus small r square upon capital R square. Take the constant B is equal to rho Cv into Vz maximum into A upon K. Then our equation become d square g upon dr square plus 1 by r into dg by dr. This is equal to capital B into 1 minus small r square upon capital R square. This is our equation number 13. Now the boundary conditions are become in this case when r is equal to 0, g is finite, and when r is equal to capital R, then g is 0. This is our boundary condition and equation number 14. So the solution of the equation 13 is given by the relation let dg upon dr is equal to capital G. Then equation 13 become d capital G upon dr plus capital G upon r is equal to b into 1 minus r square upon r square, which is we know very well this is linear equation, and this equation's integrating factor is r. So the solution of this equation is capital G into capital R, the capital G into small r is equal to integration of capital B into 1 minus r square upon r square into r dr plus c1, which on integration gives this is equal to b into r square by 2 minus r4 upon 4r square into dr plus c1r. And again put capital G is equal to d small g upon dr. Then this is equal to dg upon dr small r is equal to b into r by 2 minus r cube upon 4r square dr plus c1r. Again integrate, we get g is equal to capital B into r square by 4 minus r4 by 16r square plus c1 log r plus c2. This is our equation number 15. Now using the boundary condition 14 in the equation number 15, then we get when r is equal to 0, then c1 is equal to 0. When r is equal to capital R, then c2 is equal to minus 30 upon 16 br square. So from equation 15 become small g is equal to b into r small r square upon 4 minus r4 upon 16 r square minus 3 by 16 br square. So from equation 11 this become T is equal to capital A into Z plus B into R square by 4 minus R4 by 16 capital R square minus 3 by 16 B into capital R square is equal to AZ minus B, taking B minus BR square common, then in bracket we get 3 by 16 minus 1 by 4 small r square upon capital R square plus 1 by 16 small r4 upon capital R4. put value of V, then we get capital T is equal to AZ minus rho CV into VZ maximum into A upon capital R square upon K into 3 by 16 minus 1 by 4 small r upon capital R का whole square plus 1 by 16 small r upon capital R की power 4, which is the equation number 16, in which CV is the specific heat at constant volume, K is thermal conductivity. So the maximum temperature is exist on the axis of the pipe, means when small r is equal to 0. So Tm is equal to Az into rho CVVZ maximum into A into capital R square upon capital K into 13 by 16. This is our equation number 17. Now we calculate the unweighted mean temperature Tmen and weighted temperature Tmen with respect to the velocity. Either or the temperature which is measured in fluid which is mixed after passing through the pipe respectively. So first we note T unweighted mean temperature is equal to integration 0 to r into T into 2 pi r dr upon pi r square, which is on simplification gives Az minus rho CVVZ maximum upon kappa into AR square by 1 by 12. This is our equation number 18. And T minimum, this is equal to integration 0 to r T Vz 2 pi r dr upon 0 to r Vz into 2 pi r dr, which is equal to Az minus 11 by 96 rho CVVZ Vz maximum into AR square upon K, which is equation number 19. So the Nusselt number based on the unweighted mean temperature is given by Nusselt number Nu is equal to minus 2r upon T mean minus Tw into delta T by delta R when R is equal to capital R, which is 6, where Tw is equal to A into Z. This is our equation number 20. When Nusselt number is based on the weighted mean temperature T mean, then we have Nusselt number is equal to minus 2 into capital R upon T mean minus Tw, where Tw is equal to Az into delta T by delta R at R is equal to small r is equal to capital R, which is equal to value on simplification gives 48 by 11. This is our equation number 21. So in all these 21 equations, we define the temperature distribution in a pipe at constant temperature and temperature distribution in a pipe at constant temperature and wall at uniform temperature gradient. Thank you.